Heating up. We're going to need to keep an eye on them. Thankfully, what's out there right now isn't going to impact us, but you know, this is the time of year that we normally see a big uptick, so gotta keep an eye on everything. Let's talk about what's happening here at home first, and then we'll get into the tropics. Today and tomorrow, pretty much the same song and dance we've had the last couple of days. We'll have a few spotty sea breeze storms roll in, mostly dry along the coast, greatest coverage of rain inland and also along the Atlantic coastline. This upcoming weekend, though, really Saturday specifically, we're going to have a cold front start to move through. That will increase our storm coverage just slightly, and we're also going to be watching the tropics because this weekend we could either have a tropical depression or maybe tropical storm Imelda moving near the Bahamas. Let's talk about the tropical update. Here it is. Invest 94L currently bringing lots of heavy rain to parts of Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, and it's very disorganized right now. So that's really our biggest struggle right now until the Invest 94, again, which could be Imelda, becomes more organized. Models are really going to struggle on where this is going to go. Now, on the flip side of that, we have Tropical Storm Umberto, very healthy looking storm out in the Atlantic just to the east of the Windward Islands, or the Leeward Islands, excuse me. And then you have Gabrielle floating towards the Azores. Let's take you through some of the latest model data because there were a few changes overnight and early this morning. Here's Invest 94L. Here's Umberto. Umberto is still going to stay off the coast. That's the good news. Invest 94L, though, could become a tropical depression and bring lots of rain to the Bahamas going into Sunday. So if you do have any travel plans there, just know that they may be impacted because of the rain and maybe some tropical winds. Here's the European model. Notice how it does potentially move inland. This would be early next week. This is Monday near South Carolina. But that's because of the proximity of these two storms. Look at how far Umberto is from Invest 94L according to the Euro. Now, meanwhile, GFS wants to absorb Invest 94 into Umberto. We call that the Fujiwara effect. So there's still a lot to fine tune here. And as I mentioned, until we get a little more organization with 94L, it's going to be hard to give you an exact track. But I will tell you, looking at model trends this morning, models are trending that potential landfall to South Carolina early next week. So here's what we know. Umberto stays offshore. Fine details on 94 still need work. High waves and rips still next week along the Atlantic coast. Most importantly, no threat here, but there is an increasing concern for family or friends of yours that live along the Carolina coastline. Here at home, it is dry. It's Thursday, by the way. We're almost to the end of the week, and boy, is it hot and humid out there. 79 in West Chase, 82 in Tampa, 81 in Clearwater Beach. A little cooler inland, low to mid 70s, all the way up to the Nature Coast as well. Heat index today, already feeling like the 90s by 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. It will feel more like the upper 90s to triple digits today. So as I said, the last couple of days, you got to stay cool today, especially for all my outdoor workers out there. Early afternoon, a few spotty storms could develop. Best chance for rain today, very slim. Will be inland around 5, 6 o'clock. So Hardee County, Highlands County, Polk County will be looking to you tonight for the best chance for a few thunderstorms, heavy rain and gusty wind. Smooth on the bay waters, really nice day to get out on the water. Seas at about a foot. I was driving over the Howard Franklin yesterday and that water was like glass. So get out and enjoy it if you can put that in your plans today. Expected rain the next couple of days. Mostly dry Friday. That front will increase rain chances slightly Saturday, especially for the afternoon. But then we're looking mostly dry into next week. So the forecast looks good for us here at home, thankfully. We'll count our blessings on that. Highs in the upper 80s to low 90s over the next 7 days. Again, best chance for rain looks like it'll be Saturday.